Yeah.
Like
Amazing casting.
like
Home run casting.
just Alan
Yeah.
Rickman.
Snape could have been hotter.
I didn't know you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about other people. No, Alan Rickman was
yeah,
so
Alan
good.
Rickman was
Yeah,
great.
Alan Rickman was fine, but I don't think.
You don't think Alan Rickman's hot?
No.
Peter.
No,
You gotta
I don't.
get online.
No, I'm
Harold
sorry.
loves
Yo.
Alan Rickman.
Welcome everybody back to the Bracketiers Season 1, where we're deciding what is the greatest movie franchise of all time. This is episode 4. We're on our final match of the first round. So far, making it into the semifinals are the Marvel Cinematic Universe, James Bond, and Star Wars. Today we have an interesting one. We have, no joke, the most voted on and the least voted. So we have the number 1 seed and the number 8 seed. The
Easy.
most voted on and the least voted on.
Yeah.
We're talking between here, or between episodes, and we have some thoughts, but we're gonna get into it. So today, for the final match of the first round, we have Harry Potter versus Toy Story.
Never thought you'd hear that, but here we are.
Here we are. We have Tim Allen versus Daniel Radcliffe. Blood match to the death.
Honestly, as soon as you said Tim Allen, was like, wait a minute, I hate that movie. I was like, I love these movies. It's just that Tim Allen is part of it that now I'm really like, no.
With Harry Potter, we are including Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, but I don't think that they are going to play too heavily on our discussion when we really think about it. It's two movies that did well enough, but
Yeah.
I think they should be brought up as like creating even more of a universe.
Yeah.
Because there's Harry Potter movies, but is it just Harry Potter? It ain't, because we're talking about Star Wars. We had Rogue One.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just about Jedis and stuff like that. There's a universe. There's a franchise and
exactly.
Mandalorian. Same with this, mythical.
I just mean in terms of characters, like we had 8 movies with the same actors playing these characters over a long period of time.
That's super interesting too. Yeah.
And then we have 2 movies that are eventually going to be. I think they have plans to do a third one and explore. But anyways, all right. Harry Potter versus Toy Story. What's first impressions? I mean, we're talking about Harry Potter. Based on a book series, the fact that the books weren't out, all of them weren't out before the movie ended.
Yeah.
And now J.K. Rowling slowly became more involved with the movies.
Yeah.
So.
And you also had kids growing up with the books and the movies in tandem.
Yeah. I remember when the first book came out in my school, and people were going crazy for it. And then the fact that was how long of a span? 10 years more?
Yeah.
Of it growing up, and then as soon as a couple of books have been out, then the movies start coming out, and that's even more.
Yeah.
So it is kind of this generation's there's no other movies that have been this generation's
You grow up with
other
it.
than the MCU. But yeah, growing up with it.
With the characters, the actors.
I will say we are in a generation where Toy Story was kind of like that as well.
I agree. Yeah.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity. Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? You don't know? Well, let's try again. Where, Mr. Potter, would you look if I asked you to find me a bezoar?
I don't know, sir.
And what is the difference between monkshood and wolfbane?
I don't know, sir.
Pity. Clearly, fame isn't everything, is it, Mr. Potter?
But yeah, Harry Potter, I mean, it's interesting because it's unlike any of these other ones where like a lot of these other ones are like movies for the entire family to. All these movies are movies that the entire family can enjoy. Maybe James Bond is a bit more mature, probably the more mature. While Toy Story is the more junior. But like Harry Potter is just this interesting one of like the fan, just the fans and people who love Harry Potter. Potterheads are like huge. Like it's crazy how fanatic Harry Potter fans can get.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I said this before we started. I was like, the Harry Potter conventions are huge. Toy Story conventions, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go dress up like Woody. Can't wait to go to Toy Story Con 5. That's just
not a thing.
It's just not the same.
It's not a thing. Yeah.
Is there Toy Story Con?
People, I think people.
I mean, D23. That's.
Oh right. That's a Disney.
That's
thing.
just all a Disney.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that.
I think people have a different like emotional connections to these films.
Yes.
Like I think Harry Potter, like people grew up with these characters. People grew up with the films, the books, all this stuff. So this is where you get the really hardcore fans, and this is why people really fight online for these things.
Nerdy question: do you know what house you're in?
Me, Hufflepuff. 100%.
I like Gryffindor.
Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't like
Gryffindor.
I think I'm into Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I don't see myself.
Definitely Hufflepuff.
I would either. Yeah,
I can definitely see Jeff as a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
I
brave and courageous.
Honestly,
or a Slytherin.
I think I'm a Gryffindor on the outside and a Hufflepuff on the inside. I think that's what it is. I think I portray a Gryffindor type of person, but really I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm a Steven Universe type, and I feel like a Steven Universe is a Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I haven't I self-identify as a Hufflepuff, but I didn't go there's that Potter thing.
Pottermore sort of.
Yeah,
but isn't that interesting that it's created this kind of universe idea of this is the real it takes place in our world.
Yeah.
And that it's created the system of putting yourself in a house and personality and what's your because even on Pottermore there's the test to decide what wand you would have based off your personality and what your Patronus would be. It's so interesting that the fandom has done that where it's no, people dream of the day where I've heard so many people say that when they turned 11 they were sad that they didn't get a letter to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
People were so into the story and they're I wish this was real.
You did this, J.K. Rowling.
I think that's why
all those 11-year-old lives that you ruined. That's you. That's on you.
And she's continually ruining.
Yeah.
I think that's why people
stay off Twitter, J.K.
Yeah, Jesus.
I think that's why people connect to it so much because it can happen. Because honestly, you go to a store, you grab a wand and a scarf, and you're there.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. It can really be. It's right there, except for the magic thing. It's just our world.
All you need is a little bit of meth. It'll happen for you.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Just a little,
You're an addict, Harry.
Little kiss of meth.
And then talking about that subject, Toy Story. When Toy Story 3 came out the same year that I was going to university, which is that story.
Yes.
And so I don't know about you guys. I grew up with the Toy Story movies, and I was the age of Andy.
Yeah.
In those 3 movies and those stages of my life, and so I remember going to see Toy Story 3, and it bawled.
Oh, I cried.
Goddamn eyes
I
out.
cried
Because I actually had that moment of I'm growing up. I'm gonna be leaving home and I'm gonna be going off and am I leaving my childhood behind? Then after a year or two, it's oh fuck no, I get to be an adult. I can play all the time.
I drink every day. Let's go.
I get to do my own stuff now.
Eat pizza. Buy cooler toys.
Yeah. Toy Story. Just in terms of the story. Dumb joke. Just in terms of the emotional story of it is this growing up story and obviously it's also about friendship and all these things and we were kind of talking about it before when we talk about the impacts of these two. Toy Story, first Pixar movie, and then completely changed animation.
Yes, big time. And for Pixar and
You are a toy! You weren't the real Buzz Lightyear, you're a Now you're an action figure! You are a child's plaything!
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have my pity. Farewell.
I think Toy Story 3 is like the perfect sequel.
Yeah, Toy Story
Like-
2 is hit and miss.
Right.
It's tricky.
But like Toy Story 3 in terms of like an animated franchise or series, like it just like wrapped up everything so
any of you seen
nicely.
4?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
I hear,
guess,
I hear it's good.
Yeah, I know, but
it's
I
hard when
can't.
a series
I
wraps itself
can't.
up perfectly, and
Yeah.
then it's like,
Yeah,
but
we
how
need
about
more money.
this?
Yeah.
We
It's
need
for-
more
it's-
money.
This is a spoon that talks.
It's for a new generation. That's what it is. It's for a new generation.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with these characters. But yeah, no, 3 was the perfect wrap up.
Oh my god, yeah.
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 So
Yeah,
it's
fuck that
tricky.
spoon.
Yeah. It's like, I have weird eyebrows. It's like, what?
And also, like,
screams.
like, yeah, like, craves death. Like, why
Yeah.
did you make me?
Yeah. It's like, come on, man.
I will say on my end, where Toy Story has Harry Potter beat is quality of films.
Yeah.
So like average quality of film, I would say the Toy Story movies beat, and I've heard only good things about the new movie. I just haven't gone and seen Toy Story
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
But were the Harry Potter movies were fine. Like, I would
I'm not
say,
saying they're bad
yeah.
movies. I'm saying like
no.
Toy Story is
Yeah.
like a 95. Harry
Yeah.
Potter movies, the best is probably a 90. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, there's great moments, there's great whatever, but there's just like a lot
But
of.
if
I mean,
we
you don't
rewatch
have-
them all today, I think if you watch them all in sequence, like Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, you'd be like, wow, that was awesome.
Yeah.
If you watch Harry Potter, you'd be like, 1, okay, it's
Yeah.
good. 2,
They're young.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, what is this one about?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
It's like 1 is like, oh, this is fun and awesome. 2's like, okay, cool. I like the first one.
Flying car, huh?
3 is like, oh, okay. There's a lot of cool characters, and I like this. 4's like,
You like Quidditch, huh?
what's going on here? 5 is like, this is off the. He died. This is off the rails
Oh,
now.
yeah.
6 is just like, what is going on
Whoa.
around here?
Yeah.
Everything's in chaos, and then 7 and 8 is just like,
Horcrux?
there's so much that is happening.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, at the same time, it is Harry Potter is a franchise that, like, yeah, it starts out really young and innocent, and there's great like childhood moments, and then gets
Yeah.
very serious as it
Yeah.
goes on, which makes sense. They're dealing with like life and death, end of the world stuff.
Yeah.
But like, it does then deal with like romantic relationships and
Right.
and like just darker stuff in terms of Harry growing up and figuring out what the hell he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. This
Also,
isn't-
Snape has such like a
Snape is-
beautiful
Yes.
arc. Like
Yes.
it's just like, oh,
Jeff
just
mentioned this off screen where he's like, he said with some of the other movies, it's like, well, this will be a talking point to go back to about like the casting. Harry Potter,
yeah,
like
Amazing casting.
like
home run casting.
just Alan
Yeah.
Rickman.
Snape could have been hotter.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about other people. No, Alan Rickman was
yeah,
so
Alan
good.
Rickman was
Yeah,
great.
Alan Rickman was fine, but I don't think.
Don't think Alan Rickman's hot?
No.
Oh, Peter.
No,
You
I
gotta
don't.
get online.
No, I'm
The
sorry.
world loves some
Yo.
Alan Rickman.
I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys can roast me, but Alan Rickman's not my Snape.
Oh. Have you seen Die Hard?
Pardon me? Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Fucking love Die Hard. One of my
fine.
favorite movies. But like, yeah. Like, maybe Alan Rickman, like, 20 years ago, like, 20, 30
He was
years
older, it's
ago.
true.
Yeah, like, yeah, slap a black wig on Hans Gruber. Let's go for it. But yeah, I don't know. Because, like, yeah.
He's so good.
I know he's really good. He's
Good.
really good.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah.
He's really good. But it's not hot enough.
Yeah, he just wants something.
The fact that they found like Daniel Radcliffe and
They were looking
River
for
Grant
kids, yeah.
and what's her name again? I'm just blanking.
Emma Watson,
Emma
the worst
Watson.
actress on the face of the earth.
It's interesting that they-
Fucking Christ.
It's interesting that they found them in the. Honestly, I think River Grant's super underrated.
100%.
He plays
Ron.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think he's a great actor.
he's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
I think the 3 came along. Like I don't agree
No,
with the Emma
except-
Watson thing.
except
I
for
thought
Emma
she was
Watson.
good.
No, Emma
she wasn't
Watson
great as
sucked.
Hermione. Okay,
Yeah, she's the worst.
to each their own.
Yeah.
The first movie, honestly, they're so young. The fact that
Yeah.
you can find kids who are 12 and can act is crazy. So I don't want to. There's moments. Harry Potter is the same face the whole movie, but he's a kid. He doesn't know.
I agree with Peter in the sense that like I think a fault of the Harry Potter series, if you get really technical about like the acting, directing, and writing, is that the later movies get very melodramatic.
Yeah.
And that is a hit and miss when it comes with acting.
Yep.
And so there are a lot of I mean, I quote it all the time is Harry in the third one when he is in the invisibility cloak and he hears them talking about
His BO.
no
It's like,
talking about Sirius Black and they're like he and then McGonagall says like it's because he killed Harry's parents, and then he runs out, he's in the snow and he just yells, "He was their friend!"
He was their friend. And he betrayed them.
He was their friend!
I'm like, oh, Daniel, come on. He was their friend! It's so...
I don't remember that scene. But
Cinema.
yeah.
So melodramatic. It's one of those lines.
Cinema.
Although another great line is, "Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?"
Oh yeah.
In the book, because my favorite is the comparison of in the book, it says, Dumbledore says calmly, "Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?" And then the movie is him going,
Harry!
I protest!
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Yeah, I saw like a meme of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the dramatics of later Harry Potter gets a little out of hand.
Yeah.
Because it's just also,
Yeah.
But it's still a great overarching story, I think.
Yeah.
Just the growth
Yeah.
of Harry and the idea of like trying to be brave in the face of adversity and danger. Although you can break a lot of plot holes and a lot of weird stuff in those movies.
That's for another video though.
It's like where it's just like
Harry Potter plot holes.
the fact that every single year Harry's like, something's bad's happening. There's danger everywhere, and all the adults are like, shush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more. No more.
Like,
Stupid Potter with
Yeah.
your stupid orphan thoughts.
But then
That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's what Alan Rickman says, like that. Stupid Potter.
But then
Well, you're not hot.
Toy Story's casting. I think that
Very good.
Yeah,
so good.
The voice
Yeah.
actors are so good.
I can't imagine anyone voicing Woody than
No,
like
exactly.
Tom Hanks.
You are a toy. Iconic line.
just it's such a good cast of characters, and every single toy and personality that they put with it is so interesting and
Yeah.
different and unique.
Yeah. Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs.
Who voices
Potato
Mr. Potato Head again?
I forget what actor does it.
That was
Is this some old dude?
That's Mr. Potato Head to you,
Mr.
pal.
Potato Head?
Yeah. I forget who it is, but great. All the voice acting for that movie is so
Yeah,
good.
really, really good.
I don't like Tim Allen as a human, but he's really good as Buzz Lightyear.
Don
Yeah.
Rickles.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Don
Yeah.
He's an old guy, yeah.
Right. Very
Well,
good.
And then you have what's her name that does Jessie?
Jesse. Oh, the kid?
Whoops.
No.
I
No,
don't want to
no.
play with you anymore.
The Lady Cowboy.
Oh, right.
Joan Cusack. She's
Yeah.
Joe!
Joan Cusack.
my,
Shameless? You guys watch
Yeah.
Shameless?
I mean,
Oh, the American Shameless.
American Shameless with
Yeah.
Joan Cusack.
Toy
She
Story
is
Shameless.
Very different
Yeah,
property,
different vibe.
Shameless.
Different
yes.
vibe. Different vibe.
Yes,
I get-
different.
yeah.
I guess in the last couple of minutes here, we're just trying to decide which one. Like, in terms of, like, we talked about quality. We talked about, the cast of characters, like the story and everything like that. Cultural impact, I guess, is a thing, and legacy.
Yeah, I mean, Harry Potter, no question.
No
like, it's
question.
just like
Yeah.
theme parks, fans that go crazy. Like, we're gonna get doxxed.
Conventions.
I'm gonna
We're
say,
gonna get dogs.
I said Snape isn't hot in the movies. I'm gonna be killed. Like, that's my truth,
I guess,
and I'm
yeah.
gonna go to the grave with it.
From Peter.
Theme parks, fucking.
There's like, I went to a store.
Voguing Hermione.
Yeah, there's a
like-
store. It's like the occult stuff. Half of it is Harry Potter stuff. Like, there's no Toy Story store. I mean, obviously you go in, there's like merchandise that's there.
I mean,
but
Toy Story is basically just Disney at this point.
Yes.
Like that, and well, that's the thing about. I would say culturally, I would probably say, in Impact and Legacy, Toy Story changed the animation industry.
It's not my fault.
Bitácora espacial. Me he despertado del hipersueño en un planeta extraño.
Now what did you do? I just did what you told me.
Estoy rodeado por criaturas extrañas y desconozco sus intenciones. ¿Quién anda ahí? ¿Amigo o enemigo?
Amigos. We're all amigos.
Me debo de haber estrellado y se me ha borrado la memoria. ¿Han visto mi nave espacial?
We gotta switch him back.
For the good, and then sadly, slowly for the worse.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like, it changed the way, it's the first 3D animated feature film. But now we're at a point where every single year say for the Oscars, every single year Pixar and Disney take the best award.
Yeah.
They make quality movies, but like, now that animation, like with technology, is so accessible to everybody. There's studios and stuff, and I mentioned this off screen, Kubo and the Two Strings.
Yeah.
Incredible feat of animation, but just because now Pixar and Disney are the juggernaut, it's hard to find anything else. And hear about it.
Who won the
Everything else
Oscar
is
for
indie.
best nominated, best animated series?
This year, it was whatever.
Was it Frozen 2? No.
No, it wasn't Frozen. It wasn't Toy Story 4, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, because Toy Story 4 came out last year. Oscars 2017.
Wait, but
or
weren't
2018. Sorry, 2020.
2020
What
animation.
year is it? Yeah.
Yeah. And what won last year?
Wait, but was Toy Story 4 not considered because it didn't Randy Newman perform at the...
Yeah, he won the best song. Like, wasn't there, didn't he do like a best song?
Yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
Well, I'm not gonna figure it out on my own. I'm just waiting.
I'm waiting for Marty to to figure it out on the phone. Yeah.
Oh, animated feature film.
Yeah.
Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
Nominees were How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
That's DreamWorks, right?
Klaus.
Yeah.
Klaus is an amazing animated movie.
Klaus did something with
Missing
animation.
Link. I Lost My Body.
I found that was not good.
It makes sense. It's Toy Story 4.
God, I loved How to Train Your Dragon. The first movie is so good.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, it's tricky because
What's that franchise?
They are a juggernaut, but at the same time,
How to Train Your Dragon. Let's go.
They changed the game, but now they are like the.
They are the game.
Yeah.
They're in the monopoly of it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
they own
God.
animation.
Which you can't say that any of the other Pixar movies aren't amazing. Pixar, Finding Nemo,
What's the worst Pixar movie?
Cars
Pixar?
3.
Any
Cars
card.
2, no?
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm going
Monsters
going back like through the
Monsters,
2000s, and every
I love Monsters Inc.
Yeah. Like they've done so much,
Boo?
but and I think the story of Toy Story is great.
yeah.
But we gotta vote. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Me too. I
All right.
knew from the get-go, and I'm still there.
Who is voting for Harry Potter?
Yeah.
I have to.
You thought you were gonna do Toy
really
Story,
have-
yeah,
I did, but
Harry Potter
have
just
to.
so much has just done so much outside of the films.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And some people might not be okay with how we're doing this, but we are talking about franchises in like what has that set of movies done.
Yeah.
And I think that Harry Potter has just done so much more.
But J.K. Rowling, stay off the Twitter, or else I'm changing my vote to Toy Story.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
It's just like we'll do it.
Harry Potter wins, but J.K. Rowling we're watching.
You're still
we're watching.
canceled.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
well,
aware.
Harry Potter moves on to the semifinals, which are going to get interesting, and we'll see how these discussions work out.
Oh.
But thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe and check out all the other stuff that we do. And hit that bell so that you can know when the next episode comes out.
This is a bell.
So we're not done here.
Boom, boom, boom.
We're not done here.
We're not?
Thank you so much for watching.
We're not done.
Because we gotta figure out who's gonna win.
I don't
Yeah.
want to.
All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye.